Welcome to Autofocus Reviews, where today we dive into the return of an absolute legend. You've seen it carrying everything from school kids to ladders to entire households. Yes, the Maruti Omni is back in 2025 and it's rewriting its own legacy. But here's the question, can this classic workhorse make sense in a world full of EVs and SUVs? Stick around, because in the next few minutes you'll discover how Maruti has blended nostalgia with futuristic practicality. A van that shaped generations, now reinvented. The original Omni was more than just a van, it was an Indian icon that defined practicality for over 3 decades. If you ever traveled in one, you remember the sound of the sliding door, the airy cabin, and yes, the terrifying feeling of sitting right above the front axle. But in 2025, this van has returned not just as a trip down memory lane, but as a thoroughly modern machine. Here's your first attention grabber. The new Omni now comes with a hybrid powertrain and smart city-focused tech. Not bad for a vehicle once powered by a carbureted engine that sounded like a lawnmower. Design that honors the past, but looks ahead. Let's be real, the old Omni wasn't winning beauty contests. But it won hearts with its boxy charm and pure functionality. The 2025 Omni retains that squared-off silhouette, but everything else has evolved. Think LED aisles, bold black cladding, and sliding doors that no longer creak. But here's the real eye-opener, it's now longer, wider, and yet still fits into tight urban lanes. That means you get the same compact confidence, with better proportions and enhanced stability. This isn't just nostalgia in a new skin, this is functional design perfected for 2025. Performance that surprises in the best way. Now, this is where it gets interesting. You're probably thinking, how fast can a van like this really go? But wait, this isn't the Omni of yesteryear. The new version is powered by a 1.2L dual-jet engine paired with a mild hybrid system. That means improved torque at lower RPMs, better fuel economy, and city maneuverability that's downright zippy. With 90 horsepower and a smart-tuned CVT transmission, the 2025 Omni is a city-friendly ninja, quiet, efficient, and surprisingly responsive in traffic. You won't be racing sports cars, but you'll beat the traffic light crowd with ease. Interior that finally feels like a cabin, not a tin can. Climb inside and you'll immediately sense the difference. The old Omni was utilitarian to a fault, bare metal, bench seats, and little insulation. But the 2025 Omni. It offers a modern, plush cabin with fabric-lined doors, touch-enabled infotainment, and yes, airbags, proper seatbelts, and even a cooled glove box. Here's the kicker, it still seats up to 7 in a 2+3+2 layout, and the rearmost bench folds completely flat for cargo. It's the same flexibility you loved, now with the comfort and safety you deserve. Maruti isn't just catering to nostalgia, they are elevating expectations. Safety no longer an afterthought. Let's address the elephant in the room, the old Omni was, frankly, a safety nightmare. Crumple zones? None. ABS? What's that? But 2025 tells a different story. With dual airbags, ABS with EBD, ESP, rear parking sensors, and even a reverse camera, the new Omni makes safety a central theme. What's even more jaw-dropping is that it now meets the Bharat NCAP crash test standards. That means the days of calling it a tin box on wheels are officially over. For families, small businesses, or urban fleet owners, this safety-first approach is a massive game-changer. The business side of practicality. Ask any small business owner and they'll tell you practicality isn't optional, it's survival. That's why the new Omni comes with removable rear seats and customizable cargo options. Florists, couriers, caterers, electricians, this van is a rolling workspace. It's even prepped for electric retrofitting down the line, according to insiders. And get this. With a mileage of nearly 21 kilometers per liter, hybrid assisted, it's more efficient than many hatchbacks. If you're thinking of buying a second car or need a reliable workhorse, this just might be the smartest investment of 2025. A price tag that hits the sweet spot. What seals the deal for most Indians is always the price. So here's the big reveal, the 2025 Maruti Omni starts at 5.49 Indian rupees lakh for the base variant and goes up to 7.2 Indian rupees lakh for the top-end hybrid version. That puts it smack between premium hatchbacks and budget MPVs. But here's the value play, low maintenance, high resale, and Maruti's unmatched service network. You're not just buying a vehicle, you're buying peace of mind. And in a volatile market like this, that's more important than ever. How it stacks up against rivals. Competition is inevitable, but so is domination when you play your cards right. The new Omni faces challenges like the Renault Triber, Tata Punch EV, and even the Wagoner Flex Fuel concept. But here's the thing. None of them offer the same mix of versatility, economy, and compact design. The Triber is more MPV than van, and the Punch is more SUV than workhorse. The Omni plays a different game, one where adaptability is king. It's not trying to be fancy, it's trying to be indispensable. And that's what gives it the edge. Verdict, more than just a comeback. So, what does the return of the Omni really mean? It means function over fluff, roots over trends, and practicality over pretense. Maruti has taken a beloved classic and made it not just relevant but remarkable. It's not about nostalgia anymore, it's about meeting today's urban demands with a legacy tool re-engineered for modern India. If you're someone who values substance over flash, if you want reliability wrapped in history, the 2025 Maruti Omni van is not just an option, it's a revelation. Final thoughts, is it for you? By now, you're either dreaming of one in your driveway or wondering how to retrofit it for your weekend trips. And that's exactly the point, the Omni still connects across generations, from the 80s born to Gen Z entrepreneurs. Whether you see it as a family car, a daily hauler, or a canvas for customization, it proves one thing loud and clear: India's favorite van has grown up. And it's ready to hit the streets once again, with smarter features, safer engineering, and a soul that never aged.